One night, Ada sat in the kitchen after washing the dishes. Her stomach was empty. Checker had said he didn't want dinner. He had thrown the food she made earlier into the sink. She lit a candle and wrote in her old diary, "I feel invisible. I scream, but no one hears. I serve God, but does he see me? Does he care that I'm disappearing?" She curled up on the cold floor beside the fridge, trembling, until sleep took her like a thief. The next morning, her younger sister, Kamsi, who had come unannounced, found her there, pale, weak, her breath shallow. Kamsi screamed. Neighbors came. An ambulance was called. At the hospital, the doctor looked at her files and frowned. This woman is not physically sick. She's emotionally starved. Her blood pressure is dangerously low. She's not eating, not sleeping. She's depressed. When the news reached their pastor, Pastor Emmanuel, he visited the hospital. Ada was awake, tubes in her hand, eyes distant. He prayed and then sat beside her. She looked at him, broken, hollow, and said, "Pastor, why does the church ask women to die quietly just to keep the peace?" He opened his mouth but no words came. Why do we preach only one kind of submission, the one that silences? Why do we protect men's egos more than women's hearts? Tears fell freely from her eyes. God is love, but all I have felt in this marriage is fear. That night, Pastor Emmanuel wept too. He sat in his study, his Bible open to Ephesians, then to the Gospels, then to Psalms. For the first time, he read those scriptures not as a pastor, but as a man called to protect the flock, all the flock, not just the husbands. Weeks later, Ada slowly recovered and returned to her mother's home. This time, not in shame, but in healing. On a rainy Sunday morning, Pastor Emmanuel stood on the pulpit and said, "We have failed many women. We have taught them to endure in silence, to obey blindly, to carry burdens that God did not place on them. Today, I say, submission is not slavery. Marriage is not martyrdom. The church will no longer be a place of quiet suffering." Ada listened from the back pew, surrounded by women who had been watching her, and now, watching hope awaken in her eyes again. She smiled softly. For the first time in a long time, it was real.